I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are a walking tower moment. Trigger, a catalyst. And just by being around, you passively bring things out in people. And maybe it used to be that this would only happen in people that you're interacting with. Things that you would say would trigger them, something from their past, a memory, an energy, a vibe, a feeling. Somebody that either loves your energy or for some reason just doesn't like you. But I'm here to tell you that this power is expanding. You're affecting more and more people, and it's not just people you're interacting with, it's people that are around in general. This expansion of your abilities is a natural progression. And it sets a precedent if it's giving the Jasper effect, how his ambient energy could affect a room. And you are doing this with people's pent up energy, their bubble ups, the things that they don't have healed, the things that they're still healing from. It's coming up at an accelerated rate because everybody's growth is happening faster. And you, just by being close by, are popping it right to the surface without even being in the room. Maybe it's the building. Maybe it's the shopping center. Maybe it's the neighborhood. It might be different depending on who you are and how far you've already progressed. But your passive influence on others has expanded. This is part of your mission. And similarly to what's happening right now, where it might feel chaotic because so many people are experiencing these volatile emotions or things coming to the surface, gaps that they didn't anticipate or expect. Just know that everything happens for a reason. And everything that happens is highlighting something important for the future. So if you're seeing a weakness now, it's so that later on down the line, you've already got it covered. If people around you are releasing their latent resentment in some way or shape or form, bubble ups of aggression or jealousy or sensitivity, it's because they are developing faster. They need to deal with these things. You're just what's bringing it out. And most of the time they don't even know. They don't even know that you're the reason why. And you might be hidden in plain sight. But I think eventually, as a result, the cleansing that takes place in that given area, wherever you are, wherever you spend your time, will be dramatic. The vibration will be elevated, and you will wind up in a more cohesive, beautiful place. You are here to transform the environment. It's almost like you are being dropped into the center and the vibration is amplifying. I'm hearing that like ringing. I'm not hearing it in my ears. It's in my mind. It's like clairaudient ringing. Like woo, 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 woo. And it's like as soon as you get to the center of this new zone, that's when everything amplifies like a singing bowl and just grows stronger and stronger until you get a clear, high vibrational note. And this isn't something that I would usually consider like an ability because it's not a clair. And not all abilities are clairs, Outside of the clairs are the visions, which I don't consider the same as clairvoyance or, claircognizance or anything like that. The visions are dropped from spirit, a direct line into your mind from spirit. And they don't have to be technically accurate. They don't have to come true. They're there to send you messages, to push you a direction towards an outcome. And this ability, being a walking tower moment, a walking trigger, a catalyst for change, it's tricky. And it's maybe alienated you your entire life. And people might even ask you, are you good? Like, all the crazy stuff happens when you're around, Like, are you okay? Like, you got some bad luck, and you're sitting there like, this is what I do. This is what I am. Judgment. Can't hide from it. Can't run from it. Can't get upset about it. You have to understand and be in control of your own emotional reactions. You have to understand that these things are here for other people's growth too. It's not just about you growing. It's not just about you expanding. It's not just about you hitting that next ascension. You are passively amplifying the growth of others. You're like an EXP share in Pokemon. Back in the day when EXP share was really lit, you just like put it on one party member and the lead of the party, and everybody in the group would gain experience from the one Pokemon battling. I don't know why I'm exaggerating Pokemon. I know it's Pokemon. I just like to call them Pokemans. Maybe you're a gamer. I don't know. But that's the effect that you have. And like I said, you might be hidden in plain sight because my name is literally the Dragonfly Catalyst. Anybody that were to do even a little bit of digging would realize that death and rebirth, change and transformation is what dragonflies symbolize. And a catalyst, in the context of a person, is somebody that triggers change. When you put them together, somebody that triggers death and rebirth, change and transformation in others, in the world around them. And what's crazy, it's not even just people. It's situations. It's opportunity gaps. It's things that nobody would ever think to look at until circumstance conspires to highlight them because it's a gap. And maybe people are right. Maybe it is hard being a catalyst, being a black sheep, being a walking tower, a walking judgment card. But you don't get to be a different you. You don't get to choose your eye color or your hair color or the gifts that you're born with or the ones that you develop. You don't get to choose any of that. Certain personality traits you can manage, you can change, you can develop, you can grow, you can account for, you can heal. But there's certain parts that are just you. Those parts that will carry through lifetimes. So when people ask you, like, is it hard? You can say yes if you want. 3 of Wands is the energy right now. Expansion, vision, seeing your ships come in, and knowing that it is all for the greater purpose. This is mission in motion. I'm so proud of you for doing what's hard with a smile. It's all part of the plan. I love you.